3, 2, 1, go.
Banana hammocks.
Yes. Do you have one?
No. Not that ballsy.
Which pocket are stones in? I decided not to evolve my shelter between episodes, but I didn't look for where the stones actually are in the bag either. Oh,
They're
here
in
they
the
are.
the held item.
The stones are candy, of course. It's rock candy. That makes perfect sense. I have
In a
4
way.
water stones. Why do I have 4 water stones?
God, I haven't. No, not that.
I feel like I ended up with a lot of leaf stones for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a few like random ones in the wild area to pick up. Oh, the Dig Brothers. The Dig Brothers probably dug up a bunch of water stones for me. That's what it is.
Whole ass Hippowdon.
You can also get a full set of stones by the Eevee area. Okay, this thing is 91 special attack, 82 attack, so my Cloyster actually is going to run Ice Beam. I'm going to have a special Cloyster.
What in the hell? So Hippowdon clicks Sandstorm when he has Sandstream, and there was a sandstorm up.
Don't look the gift horse in the mouth, man.
I'm fine with it.
No U-turners.
There's something in my... Oh, fuck. I might actually have to... Yeah, I gotta pause. I'll be right back.
Joe's throwing the fight, or not the fight, the race.
No, I'm just in the
This
menu
is your
setting
moment.
up Cloyster moves.
I can run like hell.
Wonder if there's a Surf TM in Gen 8. I don't remember.
It's a pretty good question. Someone more qualified than me can answer that.
Ooh, a Shell Smash on this fucking Cloyster? Seems pretty good. Let's do that. It'll work really good until he dies. I could also just run this as like a spike setter. Yeah.
You know what you do? You do whatever makes you lose more mon.
Honestly, I have no idea which I'm more likely to die doing. Fucking Shell Armor or Spike Setter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna make this a Spikes guy.
That's amazing.
What'd you get?
Well, I wasn't sure if this coughing didn't have levitate, so I'm like, I'll throw my digger in here and let him tunnel underneath the bastard. And as soon as I did, the bastard self-destructed.
Oh, that worked out.
Yeah, that worked out real good.
Yeah, the multi-turn like hide moves have worked out for me more than once. Both dig and dive helped out. Alright, I got a Haunter out in front of me. And he's lower level, which is good. He probably has poison moves, which is bad. Against a monkey.
Monkey.
We're just gonna go with it. I don't think I have anything that's opposite. Oh, I have a love ball. Let's see. Oh no, they're both girls. Yeah, I got the rare female starter. Just strange.
A little.
Okay.
Just a roll of the die.
I think it's like 15%.
Huh.
Maybe that's why it's still alive. It's lucky. Okay, let's throw a heal ball at it. Just for fun. Nice, we got it.
So the little and the only thing confirmed is a sucker punch.
Haunted.
God, I
What
think I just
are
keep going
you?
with it.
You'll be a crow cell.
Oh, boo. You get to sucker punch even if you're using a dig, or if you are tunneling on a dig turn.
Yeah, the interaction's a little weird. I
It's
think
like, I wasn't actually attacking you, buddy.
yeah, it works like both turns of dig, which doesn't seem like it should, really.
No, it doesn't work the second turn. I've
Oh, it
dodged it.
doesn't?
No.
No, no,
You're
no.
underground.
I think it does work, but you're underground, so it doesn't hit.
Well, or yeah, that's what I mean.
Because it can, there... I think no guard allows you to hit them when they're underground, right?
Probably.
Shit. That's a little... Alright, you kill this. Alright, first proper showing for Ferrothorn. Oh, I like the way he comes out of his ball. He comes out like he's made of iron.
I like your balls!
He like thuds into the ground.
Here's Browntown.
Full rock slide, yikes.
Alright, no, don't be higher level than me. Oh, it's 38, so we're good. Bronzong's gotta be heavier than the monkey, right? Let's do a comparison. So I have
Seems
a heavy
plausible.
ball. Gorillas are pretty damn heavy, though. 412 pounds for the Bronzong versus 198 pounds for Rillaboom. Well, I mean, the comparison doesn't matter, but I would think that 400 some pounds is pretty heavy where a heavy ball is concerned.
I want you. I want you so bad.
I thought you were doing Frampton.
No. She's so heavy. Come on.
Oh, okay. The original BBW anthem.
No, that's a whole lot of Rosie.
That's
Fucking
a lot of songs. There's a lot of BBW pride songs.
Yeah, but Angus actually gets the measurements he wants, which is 42, 39, 56. that is a big woman.
That is a big woman.
That is a whole lot of Rosie. I will flat out admit, I once tried Googling, like, can I just see what kind of proportions this fictional Rosie would have? And I could not find actually a good depiction of it. It was very weird.
I know that there's... Oh, Heavy Slam. That might not be good. Don't kill my monkey. I know that there's one for BMI. I don't know if it would work for entering, like, proportions, but there's like a body visualizer thing you can do. I'm sure that, like, because the song is popular, like, people have drawn it, so you can probably see, like, comparisons to famous people.
I googled it back in the day, and I mean, this was a few years back, but it wasn't that many, and I couldn't find anything. But then again, Google has been on such a downturn, and I can't remember how many years ago. It wasn't more than 5.
Don't crit me. Please don't crit me.
You almost went to Morse code there for a second.
Well, I'm scared of what he's trying to do to my monkey. Alright, it's a heavy slam. Oh, let's check out what steel does here. I think fighting resists steel, but it's not good against psychic, that's for damn sure. I think Arcanine is the only thing I can throw out regardless. resist steel, okay. Let's throw out Arcanine.
It's like, that'd be a good, there's a good split there of, do the twist of like the two most famous songs that use, measurements
Mm-hmm.
and, mash them up. So you do,
36, 24, 36, only if she's 5'3".
along with, the whole lot of Rosie, which is, 42, 39, 56, you could say she's got it all. We do the split there.
I like it.
Yeah, get on it.
God, I've had like 5 3 shakes, but then he pops out. Stop extrasensorying my dog.
Trying to get Bronzong or something.
Trying to get Bronzong.
You know what? And there's I do want to put this out there to not just the body positivity of it in the way of doing a whole lot of Rosie and Sir Mix-a-Lot and Fat Bottom Girls by Queen, but not just that. Technically, even though in their own old-fashioned horny guy rock star thing, they're body positivity, but also like the polar opposite of, say, like the super, in retrospect, very problematic things like, what's his face? Ringo Starr has "You're 16." You're beautiful in your mind. It's like, okay,
that's like
buddy.
every song from the window of 20 years or 30 years there. But
no, I'm saying the opposite though. Like Fat Bottom Girls, whole lot of Rosie, and Sir Mix-a-Lot like imply a more mature woman.
Yes.
Like, because like actual womanly proportions and like.
This is interesting that you bring that up, though. The whole underage thing in rock music from, like, I don't know, the 80s or whatever. Because I was
Way
thinking
older
about
than that.
Red Hot Chili Peppers today.
Oh yeah.
Just that popped into my head. And it's like,
Yeah.
accurate.
Anthony Kiedis is problematic right now. I mean, I shouldn't say just right now. I'm sure he's not. This isn't the first time in his life.
Yeah, he's
publicized
been
right now.
problematic. It's just people making a bigger deal out of it now.
Yep.
There's something
He's
on the ground.
far from alone in that, but yeah, he deserves to be dragged for it because this is the kind of behavior we're supposed to be moving away from. But I don't think we ever truly will, because famous people, not just rock stars, but just famous people, and not.
Yeah, they just can't fucking stop fucking kids, and it's never been cool, but when you have money, you get away with it, especially in America.
Yeah, well, that isn't always 100% true, because what was it, Roman Polanski or what's his face, right?
Yeah, and he hasn't come back yet, but
no.
I mean, he still gets way too much praise for the monster he is.
Right. No, I'm not debating that fact, but it is.
But he's in trouble, if he ever comes back.
Yeah, he can't set foot in America in his lifetime because there are warrants for his arrest.
I got past the lady.
That's redundant. Fighting spit.
You guys tried any of that supposedly disgusting Beetlejuice soda yet? I want to try one.
I didn't even know it existed.
So they have well, the can's fucking awesome because it's like black and white Beetlejuice stripes, right? But Fanta did a line of Beetlejuice sodas, and most of them sound normal or whatever, but then there's the one that's Beetlejuice's, like, one there. They have, like, one for the different characters or whatever. And it's Haunted Apple, and supposedly it tastes fucking horrible. But it's almost like, did they do that just because that makes sense with the character, that if he were to make a soda, he'd make it taste like shit as a prank?
I mean, you'd like to believe that, but I don't give
That's like anti-capitalist if you
Yeah.
do that. So, but I saw at Hy-Vee they had 12 packs, but I wasn't gonna buy a 12. I drink diet soda anyway, and it's regular soda. I wasn't gonna buy a 12 pack of soda that is known to taste like shit.
Yeah.
But I was looking for a bottle maybe, and I didn't see one. So I'll put it off until I maybe see one at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Crustal is bug, isn't it? So this is gonna...
Bug rock, yeah. I damn near caught one the other day.
We used stealth rock, okay. I was worried that he was gonna use like X's or something on my monkey, and that would have been a bad time.
Gonna have a bad time.
I used Pokédoll to get away from your stealth rock. Brick Break, yeah. I should give a fighting move to my fighting mon.
I guess we can try you. You might not die.
Break.
Backpacker. Yo,
Fucking... Drapion, but not Drapion. What's his first form called?
Scorpot.
Yeah, Scorpie can apparently learn Brick Break for some reason. And the monkey. The monkey can learn, like, a lot of weird TMs, but I'm digging it. Let's get into a fucking double battle!
We all know a lot of ways that works.
Okay, so now I'm on Steam Drift Way, which is... You know what? I don't like it. I'm gonna use a Lepa Berry in case I get jumped by somebody. No, I'm just gonna chance it. So Steam Drift Way, this is just all Route 8. It looks like. There's a police
Yeah.
officer. Yeah, let's throw. Police officers usually have like, dogs.
Yes.
What's the
Yeah,
monkey
if they
bulldogs?
don't have dogs, they're out killing them.
Hey,
Man, they love to kill dogs.
too soon, guys. Come on.
Is it too soon? Because it keeps happening.
Yeah, they're doing it as we speak.
That's why it's too soon, because it just happened a few minutes ago.
Right. Always too soon. Alright, black belt.
It's like always going to be too soon if it happens daily.
That's true.
Alright, here's the innovation they need for Gen 10 Pokemon. When you give your Pokemon a held item, it shows on the Pokemon.
That's way too much effort for Game Freak.
Well, there's some like cool stuff like the black glasses. That'd be cool. The choice scarf. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Rocky Helmet.
Yeah, Rocky Helmet.
I was thinking about black belt on my Octopus, because he makes his own belt with his own arm.
So
two belts.
Bright Powder, does he just like have a sack in his hand that he runs around with all the time?
Maybe. Or he's
No,
like
'cause-
covered in sparkles.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, there are some amazing things that could be done with these games with a developer that puts in some real effort. Funny how that
So
works.
Emerald Sea Glass or whatever it's called. That's got Followorm on. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's showing up in a lot more ROM hacks now.
It was popular.
Yep.
So of course Game Freak got rid of it like immediately.
Because Emerald Rogue 2 has followers as well. And then Emerald Rogue 2 also turns all the HM moves into like riding Pokemon moves.
We turned all your HM moves into riding Pokemon moves.
That is what he said.
Yeah, I was doing like walk hard though. Turned all your bad feelings into good feelings.
I
Walk around there.
could. I think I can keep this ghost in my party till it over levels, because I'm not going to use it in the dark gym. It doesn't matter.
I heard you, kitty. I'm considering it. I'll let you know what I decide.
Considering your request.
Oh, I don't even need to translate cat. I know what his request is. It's the same thing every time.
Oh, that's huge.
Marble fucking fitty. Ninja, go! Get me out of
No
here.
one's gonna be able to learn it, but that's nice.
Oh, there's a snom here that says Deet-diddy. Interesting. Here's a haircut chap.
Witness the training that I did with Pokemon? I think that's what he said.
We got a Ixnay the Unky May. We're
Come
going into the grass gym. Did you say Cumsock? Or are you
Yeah.
talking about Swak?
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, he's got a cum sock.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Let's see. Ice. The steel resist ice. It resists a lot of shit. It does resist ice, so Bellman, you can jump on the team.
Kill me. Okay, good. I do like that they give the trainers like little animations when the Pokemon attacks. Like they're giving them instructions. That's fun. Like the karate guy does a little kick. The fisherman does like a little cast with the fishing line.
But I feel like that I wouldn't doubt that that's something that had already been incorporated as of like
Probably.
Sun Moon, if not XY.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
There's like a chance it's new to this game, and that's where the budget went.
The budget went to the damn woods that Joe loves so
Yeah,
much.
it went to the mid game.
Love Glimwood.
Look at badges 4
enjoy
through
Glimwood
7.
too, but I wish they wouldn't have blown their load on all of it.
I feel like
Especially
some of these fuck faces are gonna have rock moves. But yes, I don't doubt that you're right, Garrett, that they spent their entire budget on that one area.
They definitely spent a disproportionate amount of resources on it.
It really does stand out from the rest of the game. Like, there's just... It's like the most different and unique area in the game. Like, a lot of other areas are just standard grass route.
Yep. They've never had an area like that unique in any other Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's even got its own mechanic with, like, the little mushrooms you can bump into to light it up. Like... It's like the thing they did first, maybe.
Right, like this is their tech demo of like, look at the cool stuff we can do with the Switch. And they're like, okay, now be that creative for every other route. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait, what other routes?
Yeah, this like vertical slice here you guys have done, really cool. Now make the whole game in 6 months.
Yep. Yeah, no, and I get that. It's not entirely on Game Freak for the quality, but it's one of those things where Nintendo also can't see past the dollar signs of routine releases to let them take their time as often as they should. We're getting a little bit of time here for the first time in for fucking ever.
Yeah, I feel like they realize they have to. Somebody somewhere with some pull realized they have to take a breather for a moment.
Right.
I think there's also the possibility of like the Switch 2, right? So that might tie into it a little bit too of the decision to delay. Like, well, we could delay, have more time to develop, and put it out with like the Switch 2 or something.
Yeah, we just put out another Legends games, which critically went over like gangbusters. Like people loved it because it was finally a change in the format and like in the main, not main title, but like I feel like Legends Arceus went over so much better than say like Pokemon Ranger and things like that. Like
Yeah.
Ranger's regarded decent enough, but and Mystery Dungeons, things like that. Like the people that like it, but it doesn't have broader appeal. And I feel like
Right. It was
Arceus
too
did.
different from the Pokemon formula to like loop in the main people, but still be its new like kind of game. And Arceus did pull that, like threaded that needle a bit.
Yep.
Still haven't played it.
I played a little bit of it. That was it was fun and everything. There were some things I didn't like so much about it, and then some things I thought were really cool.
I would get it if it had more trainer battles, but it's just like it doesn't sound that interesting to me because of how few fights there are.
Right, I'm bringing Seismitoad with me, but also keeping in mind that something's gonna have fucking Grass Knot, or they're gonna have an Abomasnow in here.
Right. I think I'm gonna buy fucking Brilliant Diamond to play when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Shining Pearl, and it's good.
Yeah, it's as long as you're not going in like for one just auto hating the aesthetic, you'll be more than fine because it is a pretty much a 1-to-1 transfer. It's like they didn't do all the extracurriculars like Omega and Soul Silver, but it's still gonna play like one of the stronger generations of this series.
Yeah, and they buffed the Elite Four, I think, if I remember correctly. So that'll be fun from a Nuzlocke perspective.
Oh, okay.
They gave them like maybe extra held items and EVs or something like that. Like the one actual change in the game for some reason.
Well, I mean, Cynthia's so ridiculously notorious, and then to have the rest of the Elite Four be barely not even gym the gym leader tier.
It is kind of one of the weaker Elite Fours in the series, I think. There's some, like, a lot of typings that are not, like, Elite Four level typings, like Bug in that one, so... But then again, like, the Elite Four in Gen 1's got fucking Rock in it, so, like, there's always been some weird shit in the Elite Four. Or fighting. I always forget for a moment that Bruno's fighting that Rock, because half his team is Onyxes.
Yeah. And that's not even the grievous part of him having Rock types, it's that he has Onyxes.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's like if he had Rhydon or Golems or...
Yeah, something
like,
that can fucking do anything.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been so egregious.
You know, I think I fought every trainer in the game so far. As far as I can tell. I haven't skipped anything.
A bunch of them.
I can't run from a Man-type? Seriously?
What in the hell is that cat doing? Should we put Hex on him? Maybe. Oh yeah, we can grab Draining Kiss too. That's really good. Let's just get a bunch of
Really, dude? I got frozen by a Remoraid. A wild Remoraid froze me with Ice Beam. What did I do to deserve this? I failed to run. I have to switch out on a wild Remoraid. Why?
I'll be right back.
I like that Hydro Pump has like the sound effect from Gen 1 embedded in the audio. Not like the literal sound effect, but like the, you know, an updated version of the Hydro Pump sound.
Right.
I thought that was the fucking cat crashing around, but it's
Intruder.
No.
Oh, just a burglar. At least the cat's okay. Back to Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Joe's living in a sketchy neighborhood. Lots of grannies.
Yeah. Cat, you need to stop it, buddy.
That's the sketchiest one of them all.
He is. It's fucking, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and I can throw him pretty far.
I mean, I'm willing to test this theory. For science. God, so far all these backpackers seem to have fighting types. Kind of annoying.
See what we can get for steel moves on this bell. I gotta do a. Oh, he's got heavy slam, okay. Which should work pretty well.
Oh, you're just cool.
There's some heavy ice types, though. I don't know if I'd be able to get, like, Smart Strike or anything, though. Cat, I hear ya. I'm failing to care about what you're doing the meow thing about.
You know what the funny thing is, because I just myself got to Carolus, is whatever gen they finally decide to rectify this era's fossils will probably instantly become one of my favorite fossil gens. Like, I'm not joking. I mean, that's giving us a Velociraptor, an electric type at that, which is a type that I don't really, other than Helioptile, don't really have, like, this is my electric type I go to.
Right.
And Helioptile's not very good, and fossil types are usually a little better, and I don't think Electric Rock has any major grievances in it. Like,
Quad weakness to ground.
oh, and you're right, yep. That does suck. Okay, I stand slightly corrected there. But, as a guy whose favorite mon is historically Tyranitar, I'm very familiar with quad weakness dodging.
All the cool Pokemon have quad weaknesses.
Seems like. Yeah, because, Frigibax too.
Dinosaur.
So, yep. Yeah.
Scyther.
So yep.
Kabutops. I guess Aerodactyl might not have a quad weakness. I don't think he does.
Yeah, but I don't think I've never really liked Aerodactyl that much. I
Bitch!
like Kabutops. I like Kabutops more than Aerodactyl.
I probably like Kabutops more as well. Kabutops suffers from not getting a good moveset to like Gen 6 or something, but
Right.
design-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I do not do this double battle.
Nidoking doesn't have a 4X. Nidoking's pretty sick.
He's okay. For me, Nidoking is outclassed in design by Aggron. And yeah, it is a quad weakness.
Yeah, another one. Cradily doesn't have a quad. I always catch myself thinking it does, but it actually doesn't.
Safeguard.
Oh, I see. I'm completely out on that because I don't like Cradily as a design at all.
I've only grown more fond of Cradily over time. It's probably my go-to fossil at this point.
Yeah, I've noted that, but no, I'm completely opposed. Especially when Tyrantrum exists. Like, my god, man. And Archops.
Tyrantrum and Archeops are very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but...
Yet you go for the fucking... the sea anemone.
I like Crinoids.
I don't really care about them at all. They barely register.
Oh, this sucks. This is obnoxious. Oh, I can Octolock this? Should we Octolock? Alright, let's try Octolock.
Ooh, we can give him the big root. Oh man, okay, so that'd be funny if we've got Seismitoad, and he's got Drain Punch, and if I set up Aqua Ring, and he's got a big root. If I can just keep him alive and keep him Drain Punching shit, that would be funny. It's probably not going to work out that way.
I want that lizard.
Give me that lizard. I'm thinking about those lizard. Ooh, give me choice scarf.
Okay, Octolock might be kind of decent. Cause I can Octolock, drop its defenses by 1, Protect, drop its defenses by 1, and then I'm switching into a Toxapex that's -2/-2. That seems kind of good.
Give him a citrus. And...
Well, yeah, it's not surprising that a stat fuckery setup kind of move-ish thing has its uses if you use correctly.
Yeah. I'm just not sure how often like the strong physical attacker is the guy to do that on. But in this case it works at least, so.
I just feel like there's gonna be weather bullshit in this. I feel like I should be doing something to deal with that. But the funnier thing to do would be to let a bunch of shit die. So I'm gonna go in and do the trainers.
Oops, wrong button.
And see among the trainers how many of them just happen to have rock moves. Or grass moves. Oh. Oh, cool. The guy just gives me a rock too. Nice.
That's still okay. You're still probably my go-to. Okay.
I'm gonna go feed this cat so he shuts the fuck up. I'll be right back.
Okay. We're not close enough, are we?
To what, ending?
Yeah.
No, we're only 37 minutes into an episode.
Not really. I'm almost at 2 hours on stream. Guess took a long break.
I guess.
Like, no,
I mean, I think the first one was like an hour, 5 minutes or something too. Okay, that's Route 9 out of Spark Mouth.
I know you guys. What you got? What am I gonna get?
Rock Slide TM, let's fucking go. I don't know if I want Rock Slide on Dreadnought though, because Rock Tomb on Dreadnought is pretty good. You can fight me in the water? That's bullshit. How dare you, Logan?
Oh, fight them on the water. Oh, fight them on the beaches.
Oh, I don't get healed. Nope.
Give me my lizard. I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised I've gotten to the point of getting... Well, no, I was always going to drop Helioptile if I got a shot at that. That's my favorite electric, so... Guess I shouldn't really...
I wonder if that's my favorite electric type. I'm just like you, where there's like nothing that really stands out.
No, most electrics are pretty meh.
I mean, like, I like the Magneton line, but I think that's largely just because of their effectiveness in Nuzlocke, and not so much the fact that they're a magnet.
Yeah, the design is Gen 1, like, in a nutshell of, like, this is really basic, guys. But everybody loves it, because it's Gen 1.
I'm getting chewed up by this fucking Wishy-Washy.
Come on, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Does Wishy-Washy not unschool from tick damage? It has to actually get hit?
Must be.
That's some bullshit.
Makes sense to me.
It does.
You're
Then my power
dispersing the
witnessed.
school. Yeah. I know it's not even remotely at all what's going on there.
Oh, it's not half, it's a quarter or whatever.
Oh. Okay. But there's like this idea, if you went into the idea of, and fish do have this problem, and this is actually something. All right, let me go into a little of ichthyology, armchair ichthyology here, because it's a big debate that happens with people that are, I understand anti-hunting, because hunting is very visceral and it's mostly largely mammals. Few birds, are the target species, but fishing is, well, fish. And there's the people that get into the, well, fish feel pain. I'm like, well, of course they feel pain. They have to feel pain. You do not, I mean, for fuck's sake, I think there's probably I don't know about amoebas, but like...
If you have a nervous system, you probably feel pain.
You're right. And then it gets into those, like, that's a requirement of, like, being, like, surviving. You don't survive if you can't feel pain, because then you can't assess whether or not how much danger you are in, kind of thing. But fish are not super unique, but in that there are so strong of defenses amongst fish, because most fish have evolved for so long. Like, you have to get into things like the most basic type things like minnows and such, where you start to find fish, and even there's minnows that have defenses because their spines, their fins have become their defenses, and almost across the board. And you even have like what are called sticklebacks, which are minnows that actually have spines on them, and they are, when you're a fisherman and you go in to buy minnows for bait at a shop, one of the worst things you can see is having a few sticklebacks in your minnows, because they're terrible bait, because fish recognize them as a bait, as a small prey fish that has defenses, so they will avoid it. They learn, most fish learn that. You can still use it as bait, but it's not good. And because,
I wouldn't even know to look for it.
Oh, I do. I used to love finding them. I always wanted to, like, my grandpa would just throw them into the lake and let them live their lives. But I always wanted to keep them for pets. I thought they look really cool. But when a fish they know that that's a problem, because when they'll try to eat something like that, they'll get the spines in their mouth. That is something that, like, fish will have to do with, but fish will bite down on something. You see this especially the big predatory fish like bass and northerns and stuff, and they'll bite down on something that's actively piercing their mouths with defensive spikes and spines and blades and things like that, because there's a gill cover that'll slice you right up on things like perch and walleye and some of those species, and even to a smaller extent bluegills, but that there's gill cover isn't as extensive or as good as a detriment. But so fish, yes, they have to feel pain, they have to assess pain, but when they get literally stabbed in the mouth like that, the fish do not like, oh, ow, I need to go, like a mammal will, like a dog or a wolf or something, or a cat, like, oh, I've hurt myself and now I'm gonna go and like kind of like lick at it and like like I'm gonna try and keep this and like withheld and remove this from the damaging thing. No, fish will just continue biting down on that thing because they don't have hands. They'll open their mouths enough to like shift the thing in it and then reposition it to try and like, thing is poking me. I don't want thing to be poking me. I'm gonna move it around and see if that fixes it. Like, I still want to eat this thing, and that's their assessment of pain. There isn't like the anthropomorphized or mammalized even reactions to it. Hell, and you can even push that further. Amphibians to a smaller extent, but lizards and snakes, they have that. Like snakes, if they get like hurt, will like kind of coil their body around the injured portion and try and remove the thing that hurt them. Is one of their methods of dealing with it. But fish have none of that whatsoever. They don't nurse an injury. They just like they are baseline. They are below lizard brain. They are eat and fuck. They barely even have a sleep mode because they're fish.
What
They
the
have rest mode, but
anti-fish
they don't
lobby
have-
wants you to think. Don't listen to this man, viewers.
Right. Because one of the things that any fisherman that's been doing it for a decent amount of time will tell you stories about is where you'll hook into a fish, and therein lies the whole rub. That's where they're like, oh, it's cruel to put those hooks in the fish and hurt them and things like that, and they don't like that. I'm like, the thing is, they don't see it like that at all. They do not assess it like that. Fish, when hooked, any fisherman, again, what I distracted myself from, will tell you stories of like setting the hook and fighting a fish, and suddenly the line starts going slack, not because you lost it, but because the fish is coming right at you. Because you are far enough away that they don't know you're there. They're just like, well, this unseen entity wants me to go this way. And all I want is the small fish in my mouth to stop poking me, so like I have no objection to this. Like going that way is just as good as going different direction. Don't mean anything to me. Like whatever, I'm fine. They're not seeing it as like, oh, this pain is leading me this direction, must go against it. It's usually they are like, I want to go back to this place of cover and eat my meal. I want to go back to the place where I'm comfortable and I'm going to be safe from other fish trying to steal the meal out of my mouth, which they do all the time. Anybody who has fish in a tank can talk about that. Like one fish gets a big flake in their mouth and they don't swallow it right away. All the other fish, or a couple other fish, will be like, "Oh, dude, I want that," and they come up and try and take it out of their mouth. I love seeing that. It's hilarious. But then that fish will be coming right at you as you're reeling it in. The line is slack. You're reeling like a madman to try and keep up with the slack in the line. And then suddenly that fish sees you or gets up next to the boat or by the dock or by the shore. And they see you and they're like, oh shit. And then they start panicking and running, and they're like, they don't even realize what's going on. They just see the shadow of a predator. And they're like, oh, I'm in danger here. Now I must flee. And that's one of the biggest things in a long format that I can give of fish in the same way, in the sense that we do and assess it, do not deal with pain on our levels. They do not have emotional responses to pain. Pain is merely I am going about the wrong way of trying to eat this. There is a better way to try and eat this. I will try and eat this in a new way in a moment once I can open my mouth and shake it slightly and then get the head facing downward, so I'll press the spines down. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This is why vegans are full of shit when they try and save fish.
Interesting. Nope, I didn't know any of that about fish and pain.
Meanwhile, I'm getting fucked up by a mantine.
Speaking of fish.
Yeah.
It's okay. I stopped. I've been staring down a silicobra like for most all of this entire rant.
The mantine may not feel pain, but it sure knows how to cause it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean that actually goes to the whole base of the argument of fish and their spines and their gill covers and things like that. Like they are masters at distributing pain, because all they know is eat, sleep, or survive, fuck and eat. That's that to be fish. So
Let's go, Rongo. It took me 3 Pokemon to kill a level 40 Mantine on this fucking trainer.
Tell me you don't have an electric type without telling me you don't have an electric type.
Fucking right. Dude, the thing Air Slash my Cloyster for over half HP.
That is pretty spicy. Oh no. I might have to Doug Trio Claws here. Oh, I got Pokédoll.
Yeah, it's Pokédoll.
If it has it, I'll see if it has it. If it doesn't, this is man. Oh wait, no, I don't have any.
No, you didn't buy them, huh?
No, I have them. I don't
Oh.
have. I was gonna say if I have a water type on me, I just kill it.
Unless it arena traps, you can't switch. Yeah, so the
Okay,
Mantine set up fucking Aqua Ring, so it was healing out of the hail damage. And I couldn't secure the kill, so I went to Cloister to try and do any chip at all because it was at like 5%. Like Cloister switches into Air Slash, takes a ton of damage. I gotta go to a third Pokemon. And then that Mon drops down to like 40% by the time it's dead. It's like a mess.
Okay.
I feel like I shouldn't be having this much trouble with this drop floor puzzle.
Well, it's good because I just like fucking fell in every hole as well. So
I've gotten past a lot of them, but then I try something new and just fall in.
I largely just started charging forward and brute forcing it. Like the amount of like carefulness you'd have to do to like actually not fall in was not worth the effort.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
Hatchram or Hatena or what had McGee, whatever this fucking Pokemon is. Hatterene? Is it Hatterene at the finale? Butt plug, indeed.
Haterna.
Hatterene is the final one.
Okay, I cannot go through that way. Then why did you let me go and do all of that?
Pain.
Apparently. As I tried to run back to the spot before that, and then it just, yeah.
God, do we have enough healing items left at this point? Make hyper potions. Alright, squad, everybody line up for the hyper potions. One for you, one for you, one for you.
Yo, fucking hyper potions!
One for you. 2 fucking water types took almost 4 HP bars worth of Pokemon, all of which were higher level to get past. I don't know why I got so torn up by a Mantine and an Octillery. Insane.
Fucking finally. My kingdom for a sing.
Yay! I made it past second spot!
Alright, Outer Spike Muff.
Oh, and then there's... I can't see anything. Yep, I'm just gonna brute force this. Nope. I can still see my sensors.
Bitchin'.
Now I can't see my sensors very well. Now I can see my sensors okay.
Helioptile get.
Congratulations. Red fight. That would not be ideal.
My god, thank you, Midge Hedberg. I had I in the moment realized a perfect name for this thing.
What's your name?
Gatorade. It's like, what if you're just a thirsty dude? It's like I have not playing any sport. Or no, fuck was it? It's like liquid has not touched my lips in some time. It's like, do you have to be sweaty and holding a ball to enjoy Gatorade? What if you're just a thirsty dude? That fuck, I can't remember how the setup is. The end is that, or is that can I have some, or does that lightning bolt mean no?
I like that. Ah!
That's
Ah!
too long since I've listened to the CDs right now. I can't remember that one.
I listened to them all not too long ago, and they were, I'd never actually, like, gone through and listened to all of them, and I enjoyed myself a lot listening to them.
Yeah,
this is actually forcing a diagonal movement. That's weird.
Hmm.
I've actually, like, I'm in the supposedly hardest part, and I've made it through everything so far. Ah, no, fuck, oh, shit, oh, crap.
Wait, what are you, buddy?
I wish I had a ground type.
Oh, it's probably a trap inch. Never mind. It's like I thought there was a red sphere in the grass, and my first thought was, you know, Voltorb.
Oh.
But yeah, it's probably a trap inch.
Badger my ass, it's probably a fucking trap inch.
All right, Marnie, let's fucking dance.
That was perfect.
This is the first time I fought her since she killed my fucking pets. Might be.
Yeah, you don't fight her very often. She's pretty chill overall. Especially considering her fandom.
Do I go for the bulk up here? I think I'll go for a bulk up. Oh, out fucking played, Marnie. Get wrecked.
Actually...
Grub.
What happened?
She went for sucker punch when I went for bulk up.
I don't feel like that's an outplay so much as you got lucky.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, much like fish don't feel pain, you can't really outplay an AI.
What are you talking about? You guys do that all the time.
I guess it's subjective.
Oh, so you're saying that the AI knows and actively has to take moves against its better judgment?
Oh yeah, it
That
fucking
is-
cheats, dude.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah. No, I'm just waiting for some vindication here.
No, I fucking agree with you completely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things that always got me. My original realization of that as a mechanic that AI has to intentionally has inting and always be throwing is fighting games. Like, cause you go into the training mode and you literally tell the training bot what to do and what not to do, and it's like, oh, like the bot could just always be, doing the ideal move to your input at the split-second timing that you can't fathom, but they can. And
Just hit him, please.
alright.
I made it so long and then fell, and now I'm just brute forcing everything.
Oh,
But I've still managed to skip all the trainers. Except for one Snom.
Snom.
Yeah, he's not that hard. Okay, there's a... Alright, we are clear, except for the part where I fell through the ice once more. Now,
Got to get trapped under ice.
Oh wait,
before
this
I
just
have all
fucking
this.
dies. Why am I even thinking of switching? Yeah, crunch me. I don't give a shit, dude. Okay, that actually did hurt a little bit. Never mind. Slightly overestimated my capabilities. I didn't die. I wasn't at risk of dying, but it was not as free as I thought. Also, kind of forgot I was confused.
alright, back to the reception area.
And this nerd.
Back to the grinding area.
I think we'll go here first. We'll see if we can, like, toxic this or something. Or I'll get tormented, whatever. Is torment... Which one's the one... Torment's the one where you just can't use the same move twice, right? Yeah.
Sounds right.
Oh, yeah?
So I guess the toxic. Torment's bad. Dude, why does this Morpeko always get the fucking paras on me? Okay, I got the toxic off. Who cares? We're all good.
And you know, one of the bummers I just remembered with the electric type is I really wanted to like Tadbulb, but it's just too derpy, too fucking. I mean, it did okay for me in our Scarlet Violet run, but now I'm remembering, God, that thing.
Yeah,
Evolve into.
it doesn't do much for me. I don't like hate it actively, but I don't like it.
It's the same exact problem as Poliwhirl and
Oh, Belly
Poliwrath.
Bolt, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why are half the amphibians in Pokemon this big, globulous, derpy thing? Like, come on.
At least it like ties into his ability and theming a bit with Belly Bolt. So
What's that?
he's got the thing where he soaks up hits and charges.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to make him, like, have these goofy false eye thing going on.
True.
Like, that doesn't.
Yeah, I don't
have to
know
be
what the
part-
motivation for the false eyes is.
That's not something you see in amphibians, like,
Right.
hardly at all. That's not, like, one of their defense methods. It's very weird. Like, now, false eyes on, like, Masquerin, perfect. That's great design. That's well done.
Alright, Marnie defeated.
Nice.
We're at an end of an episode. I see at least one trainer fight ongoing.
Yeah, I didn't bring any fucking library ground type, but no ground moves. But we're gonna switch into a ground type, so we can hopefully nullify an electric move from this electric dog. Just like we did right now. This cop should really not have his dog out in a hailstorm. It's a little irresponsible.
It could be like, you know, a Saint Bernard or a Malamute or whatever, you know, ones that are good with that stuff.
Yeah, but it's not. It's an electric, sleek, like greyhoundy looking dog.
Yeah, that's not a
Poisoned
cold
his
weather.
ass just now. I forgot about that. So I should put Venoshock on him if he can use it. Eat Drain Punch, asshole.
Alright, halfway to cap. Also halfway to cap. That's probably fine for the gym trainers.
Police Officer Bobby! He was kind of a Bobby Hill looking motherfucker, too. Plus, isn't Bobby like slang for police in England?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I can confirm.
That's
Good
my
joke,
purse,
Beth.
you don't know me. I don't know you, that's my purse, whatever, I can't remember.
I should have been saying that as I was hitting his dogs.
Yeah, but he never says it to like a policeman. That doesn't. It isn't quite the reference you want here. We can do better. We can achieve more.
He says, a long time ago, police officers used to ride on horse Pokemon.
Oh, you're out of the fight? Okay, let's wrap this up then.